Good morning, West Michigan. I'm Fox 17 Weather Ready meteorologist Terry DeBoer joining you live here on this Sunday morning, and we've got a dense fog advisory in effect. This will be in effect until 10 o'clock this morning. Those counties that contain and are to the east of US 131, visibility reported to be a little better along the lakeshore, but even in some of our lakeshore counties where the advisory does not cover, we are looking at some visibility issues developing. So you can see this is the live view. This is from the camera high atop the University of Michigan Health West. And as you can see, typically we would see the M6 Byron Center interchange from this viewpoint, and you can certainly see how quickly the visibility has dropped off. Visibility, in fact, down to about a quarter of a mile through much of Kent, Ionia County over toward the Lansing area. You can see visibility now dropping to zero in Ionia. Also reported to be zero visibility down toward Three Rivers and Constantine, Mendon. Quarter of a mile visibility this morning in Kalamazoo, stretching over toward Battle Creek and Jackson, also down toward Coldwater and Hillsdale. So if you are traveling this morning, don't be terribly surprised if you do have reduced visibility pretty quickly. This is downtown Grand Rapids, US 131 and the Ford Freeway interchange. Remember, the eastbound lanes of the Ford Freeway shut down at 131 until tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock because of a highway construction project going on there. Temperatures, we're in the 40s in most areas. A few spots have slipped down into the 30s. It's a little warmer along the lakeshore, and that's why visibility near the lakeshore is a little better than in our inland areas. So today we're tracking the dense morning fog. Otherwise, we'll enjoy a good deal of sunshine today. The skies have cleared, and after all of that persistent cloud cover yesterday, which kept temperatures in the 50s. In fact, yesterday afternoon was the coolest afternoon since all the way back on May 23rd. Today we'll recover into the mid to upper 60s, around or a touch above 70 degrees for Monday and Tuesday, and the overall pattern remains mainly dry with very few rain chances, at least through the majority of the upcoming week. There is an area of active weather back to our west, but instead of moving west to east, this area of moisture and energy generally tracking from south to north, and as it moves eastward, the leading edge of it is absorbed by what is a very dry, very stable air mass that is in place over the Great Lakes region. So again, this area of active weather tries to roll in. If it does hold together tomorrow, could see a passing sprinkle or very light shower, especially in areas north of Grand Rapids. But for the most part, most of us are looking at completely dry conditions with a good deal of sunshine as we head into today, tomorrow, and into Tuesday. We'll be turning just a few degrees cooler by the middle of the week, but still staying above average for those highs. Again, you can see that next batch of active weather trying to approach by Tuesday and Wednesday, and once again, that is going to fall apart. So here's a look at the 7-day forecast, and as you can see, indications of the unseasonably warm temperatures, not just in terms of daytime highs, but those morning lows in the 40s and 50s. No sign of any frost or freeze event returning for us anytime soon. And once again, the best chance of showers will come in later Friday into Saturday. Temperatures unseasonably warm. In fact, our average highs are now in the upper 50s to low 60s. And the 8 to 14 day outlook, by the way, which takes us to October 25th, keeps the cool air pooling across the western United States, a lot of warm air across the central and eastern United States, including the Great Lakes. So we're likely going to see many more days with highs at least in the 60s.